Most YouTube videos can get views, but what if you could copy just one video style that would make you sales every single day? Even if you have a small channel, I'm talking less than 1,000 subscribers and no fancy over-the-top editing needed. I'm going to give you that exact framework, and it is the framework I have used for over the last 10 months to make sales every single day. I've been working less the last 9 months and I have sold more than I have in the last 3 years of my business. All you need to do is copy this video style and you can start having your YouTube channel make you daily sales. So I'm gonna break down the key pieces that need to be in your video. Then I'm gonna tell you exactly what each of those pieces need to have. And this is the same structure that I am following right now. First, a pain-driven hook. Second, show proof. Third, deliver a quick win. Fourth is your soft call to action. Fifth is reframing your viewers' belief. And sixth is a binge-worthy outro. All right, let's break down each one of these pieces so you can do this in your next video. First is that pain-driven hook. And this is really important because if you can't get people interested in watching your video in the first 3 to 5 seconds, they're not making it further. And the majority of YouTube videos will lose people during the first 3 to 5 seconds. So when I say a pain-driven hook, I mean starting your video out by calling out a specific pain point your audience is having. Now, obviously, I mean, we're not opening our videos by saying, hey guys, welcome to my channel. But I also mean we're not starting your video with a vague question, or a lot of the times I hear lame questions being asked as a hook. The first sentence of your video has got to grab attention and honestly make people feel that pain, because you're a business owner and you're in the business of solving their problem. You have a solution for them, your course, your coaching program, and if you don't make that pain really stand out and really spotlight it, they're not going to realize or come to the fact they need your solution to solve that pain point. So while it may feel weird, it is what you need to start with to prepare them for the solution you have available for them. And that's the whole reason you're in business, right? So one of the strongest hooks that I have had on my YouTube channel is this statement. If you're posting videos and not making sales when you post it, you're doing YouTube wrong. That really is grabbing my audience's attention. And maybe it is for you because you're like, I am posting. What do you mean I'm doing it wrong? Or I don't want to keep doing it wrong. And even if my audience hasn't started a YouTube channel yet, they know they don't want to post wrong either and waste their time on videos not making sales. So you can see how that hook really keeps people watching. I would actually love to hear from you. What is the biggest pain point you're facing with your YouTube strategy right now? Drop it in the comments below because I love using these comments for next videos or upcoming videos. So you might just see your question answered in one of my upcoming videos. All right, that second piece is showing proof. You either want to show a quick result of you or your client. And you saw me post those screenshots of sales I have literally been getting every day for the last 9 months. I want you to understand that sharing your results or sharing your success is not braggy. But when you start to show proof that what you're actually talking about and what you're actually doing is working or is working for your clients, that's when your viewers start to believe it's possible for them. And that's why they will buy your solution. Because if you aren't showing any trickles of proof, they're not gonna trust that you actually can perform on what you're promising. The third piece of this video is you need to give people a quick win. They've got to have something meaty or juicy or something really valuable that's going to make them feel like they need to hang around for more. Because if you can't convince them that you're not gonna share good content and maybe you're just going to share fluff, they're going to be gone. So one of the first things I did in less than the first 90 seconds of this video, I gave you the complete breakdown of every piece that needed to be in a video that was going to make you daily sales. Could you have taken that and ran with it? Yes, but you probably wanted to hear more details on what I meant by each one of those pieces. You also want to make this a quick win, a mini transformation. You don't need to do a 20-minute TED Talk or a 20-minute tutorial. This is going to overwhelm your viewer, and it's actually going to deter them from buying the solution that you have available, because if they are getting overwhelmed by your 20-minute YouTube video, what are the chances they're going to take that next step? So if you can give them a quick, super easy win, one actionable step during the main piece of the video, that's what's going to convert viewers into sales. So for example, by the end of this video, you should have a good outline of how to craft a YouTube video. Or I could say something like, by the end of this video, you should be able to batch 4 YouTube videos. That's a quick, actionable win. Moving into this fourth piece, and this fourth piece is very touchy, and you need to understand that your main call to action for every single video at the end should be to watch another video. It's everything I talk about in my YouTube playlist funnel. I will link to this video right here that dives more into what my YouTube playlist funnel is. But at the end of the video, that's a totally different call to action we're gonna discuss coming up. But right here in section number 4, a soft call to action is where you could start sending people to a lead magnet, an opt-in, or in my case, I wanna send people to a low ticket offer. And the reason why I wanna send people to a low ticket offer is because I, right now, wanna build my email list on qualified buyers, meaning people who are willing to put their money where their mouth is. And so because I'm talking about the framework of a YouTube video and video that sells every day, I actually have the template that I use. I actually have a tutorial on how I film my videos, all inside of a mini course that I have available called the Video Game Plan. So when you grab this under $100 offer, not only do you get a complete template of all the pieces I'm talking about here today, but I go into even more detail with examples, linking to specific videos, and I also show you what it's like for me to film these videos behind the scenes. So if you really want to take this crafting your next video and get everything that I do, you can go to trenalittle.com/video game plan. All right, now that was a specific offer that makes sense for this particular video. That's what's really important with this soft call to action. Whatever you add in here, it needs to organically flow. It needs to make sense. And so people don't feel like they're being sold to, they're feeling like value is being added. Oh, I've been taking notes here, I've been writing these all down, but you have a template already done for me. Oh, you're gonna also show me how to film these? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I will go buy that. Maybe they won't. But the goal here is to start offering something to make those daily sales. We don't wanna wrap our video up here. Remember, we wanna keep people watching to the end. And so section number 5 or piece number 5 is all about changing your viewers' belief. You need to, right after you give them that soft call to action, explain to them why the way you do things works and why the way they thought they needed to do things or the way they are doing things is not going to work, and they have to make this change right now. A lot of people who wanna do YouTube or focus on YouTube think success or thinks more sales is going to come from more views on their YouTube videos. But some of my highest viewed videos I mentioned in this video right here got me 0 sales. I ultimately had to delete over 1 million views across a couple videos because they were not making me sales. Some of my lowest viewed videos are my most profitable that are sending me sales. And so when you start to structure your videos in the way that I'm breaking it down, that's when you start to make those daily sales. And it's not about going viral, and it's not about getting the most views. And for my audience, and for those of you watching, you need to understand, while this framework may not make sense for what most YouTube gurus or what most YouTubers say work, this is what works for business owners. And you need to be focused on which videos and which structures of your videos convert into sales and not necessarily views. And this is the structure that has consistently not only got me daily views, but has allowed clients of mine post 2 videos on a brand new channel and get 20 views on a video and make a membership sale, and get 7 views on a video and make a $50 sale, and get under another 20 views and make a paid workshop sale, because this is the structure that your YouTube videos need to follow to get paid every single day, even with a small YouTube channel. There's still one more vital piece here before I talk to you real quickly about how I script, how I film, and how I edit. And this last piece of this video section is essential because YouTube will push your videos to more people if you are getting people to watch more content. And this is the whole system behind my YouTube playlist funnel. So at the end of your video, you need to set up why your viewer needs to watch your next video. And so we're never ending our videos with in summary, in conclusion, to wrap up, or finally. We're also never ending our videos with like, subscribe, and comment. We're always pointing and pitching the next video that makes sense for the viewer's journey. And if you stay to the end, you're gonna hear what that is for this particular video. But for example, I may say something like, if you wanna see how I plan my entire playlist funnel to make these sales every day, I'm breaking it down in the video on your screen right now. That's how we are moving people to the next video, because the more they binge watch your content, the more YouTube is sending people to your videos. And the more they binge watch your videos, the higher the chance they become a customer, they become a client, they become a student. Now I wanna jump into how to make this framework really work for your next video. When it comes for me scripting these videos, as I said earlier, I call it my video game plan. And before I come up with any content that I'm gonna put in this video or script a single word or a hook, I always plan my title and thumbnail first. And I want this hopefully to be the main takeaway you have here, is do not focus on a video if you cannot come up with a good title and a thumbnail that your audience is going to click on. Your title and your thumbnail is your main marketing material. And if that title and thumbnail does not get people to click, no one's ever going to see what content that you have to share. And if it doesn't get people to click, YouTube is gonna bury that video because it doesn't make sense for the algorithm to show that video to people if you're not getting people to click. So whenever you're planning a video, if you want a video to make you daily sales, you always need to make sure you have a solid title and thumbnail plan before you even move into crafting the content of that video. The next thing I do is I script my hook word for word. This is the most important part of your video after getting people to click. So this is the one piece of the video game plan that I do script. From there, I then kind of brain dump, and ChatGPT has been very helpful for me doing this. If you're interested in seeing how I use ChatGPT to help me script my YouTube videos, go ahead and write chat down in the comments and I will plan that in the future. But I will just talk into ChatGPT my thoughts for this video, things I want to cover, and then it will just organize my thoughts in this particular framework because I've trained my chat to think in this framework. So these are all kind of basically just bullet points when I sit down to film. Before I film though, and I've planned my main content, the next thing I do is I go through that video to look for engagement things. So you heard me mention a couple times to comment. I didn't really ask you to like, but if you are enjoying this video, make sure you give me the thumbs up so I know this is the style of video you like, because this is a little bit different than what I've done before. But I go through my game plan after I've mapped out my content and add in these core engagement pieces. Remember, you can get this total template, the game plan, more detailed, more examples at trenalittle.com/video plan. Once I have this done, and I will generally batch about 3 to 4 scripts at a time. So for example, today I'm sitting down and I planned 3 video game plans yesterday. So I'm gonna sit down here today, the last day of school before the kids are home, did my hair and makeup, and I'm going to get done 3 videos. This helps me stay consistent. It also helps me make sure that each video is flowing into itself. So because I batch those 3 videos at once, I know this video will flow into the next one, will flow into the next one. Then the next hardest part for most people to get these videos up to be making you daily sales is editing. And here's a secret. Less editing is more, especially for business owners. I used to spend hours mapping out all the extra assets to my videos, from B-roll to screen recordings to screen shares, but then I just kind of got super busy and I would edit my own videos. Some of my own videos I edited, and the ones that were the simplest edited, they were the highest watch videos, meaning the audience retention was the highest. So really when I stripped back a lot of the editing, I saw better results. So you don't even have to spend a lot of time on fancy transitions and title screens and text and B-roll. Keep it simple, because as business owners, we are doing what I said we need to do in these videos. We're giving them a quick win. We're giving them a belief shift so that they can see why the solution that you are promising them is going to work, so they want to buy. They don't need all the fancy editing to keep their attention, because they're there to have a problem solved. And the way these videos work is because you're not just teaching, you're selling a belief. You're showing your viewer what is actually possible for them. You're giving them a quick win, and you're making it super easy for them to take that next step. Whether it's watching another video of yours before they decide to buy from you, or they're jumping right to buying from you. Plus, you're keeping YouTube happy because you're keeping people on the platform and you're getting people to watch multiple videos. But here's what most business owners miss. Even if you copy and do everything that I just shared with you in this video, because YouTube is actually broken for business owners right now. So if you want to know why your videos might still be struggling to make you those sales and what you need to change up to get the results you're looking for, i.e. sales every day, I'm breaking down what's broken on YouTube right here. Watch this video next.